It's probably no coincidence that many of Britain's adventurers and explorers come from this part of the country. And now another one, you of course.
Wait for it.
After all, we're surrounded by a landscape that can only whet the appetite for more.
So anyway, in that great tradition, I've been to meet two of the latest, but for at least one of them, the challenge ahead is in an altogether new category. From catwalk to very long walk, this is the story of one professional model and her boyfriend, and a hell of a challenge. As I'm sure you all recognise, this is a map of China, or at least part of China behind me, and the orange line going from here to the other end, 5,000 kilometres away, is the Great Wall of China. This end, this time of year, is about 0 degrees, in the middle is about -25, which is pretty cold, about 0 by the time you get to the other end, round about Beijing. And these two are going to walk it inside 6 months.
Modelling and horses, that's about as much as they know.
And, all right, so why are you doing this?
Tarka badgered me into it, really. He started off badgering me to go to the North Pole.
And there is Tarka, somewhere near the North Pole. Doesn't look very inviting, does it?
I said, no, look, but if I'm going to, do some of these expeditions, let's start with something easy. And
So you said the Great Wall of China?
The Great Wall of China.
Of course, as you would. Are these two mad? Anyway, here's the bit you can write in and complain about. A little bit of sexist nonsense about a model and the tools of her trade. This is your makeup box.
This is my daily makeup box if I was going out for the day.
This will just keep you going through about 12 hours, will it?
If I was going to work, yes. Obviously not just to go to the shops, and so...
It's out with this. It's out with that and in with this.
That's all I'm allowed for 6 months.
In reality, Katie is highly successful in her profession, highly successful as a horsewoman, and highly competitive all round. So she's trained hard for China, and this is yours truly donning her 30-kilogram training rucksack. I have to say, it is pretty heavy. How far did you get on day one?
Not very far at all. I did about half a kilometre with about 30 or 40 stops, which is a really bad attempt. And I never believed that it was ever going to get any better. It felt that bad that I couldn't ever perceive myself walking.
And it does feel better now?
It really does.
Tarka Lepinière, half Devon, half French, if you're wondering, is an old hand at this frontier stuff.
All my trips up until now have all been solo expeditions, so it's me dealing with myself, and I can pretty much win the argument when it's me and myself arguing. But this is a different story altogether. There's very much...
Have you practiced the argument bit?
Oh, every day.
Anyway, Katie tells me she's the one with the Mandarin, so she'll be doing all the talking on the trip. Tarka, well, he looks pretty fluent in horsey speak.
Ne hao, that's hello. In that nice, and xie xie, that's thank you.
Well, it's a start, I suppose. Anyway, as with all self-respecting modern expeditions, they have a website, and you can track their trek by logging on, plus read a diary of their adventures. I sort of think they'll make it.
Handsome couple.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Now I know why you're so keen to go out walking.
They were a very, very nice pair. But very nice couple.
Come on.
We went quick. Now, the